was a 6-story nursing home, privately run, with 179. Most couldn't walk, so they just sat around watching TV and passing the time. But the ones who could get there all gathered that day for their annual fling in the spring. And the room was soon filled with a holiday air and suggestions of songs we could sing. So the nurses passed around rattles and drums and a couple of old tambourines. We banged and we rattled and sang favorite tunes. The room was a hospital green. And then between songs an old lady stood up and lifting her punch glass on high, said the cookies are bad, we don't sing very well, but it's not such a bad place to die. And another old woman in a cotton print dress with a harness wrapped around her chair said she'd played the piano in concerts back then, but now nobody cares. It's okay, she said, to have places like this where people like us can stay. But how would you feel if you knew that you were some old discard or got thrown away? So let's sing the one about Michael, she said, rowing his boat ashore. Open the windows and let it all out, 'cause that's what windows are for. We don't have much time left to dance and to sing. For us, the end is so near. A tired old man slowly banged on his drum. He was grinning from ear to ear. Was a crippled old black lady in a wheelchair whose blind eyes stared into space, but she clapped both her hands as she sang along with a voice that filled up the place. And over her head where the plaster was cracked was a picture of Christ on the cross, and a sign underneath crudely printed in red said he found me when I was lost. So we all sang the one about the angels of Jordan that are coming for to carry me home. And through all the tears she sang that song as if all the words were her own. It's my favorite, she said, so please sing it again. It means more to me than you'll know. And it's good for the soul when you just sit and wait for something that's coming so slow. Was a 6-story nursing home, privately run, with 179. Most couldn't walk, so they just sat around watching TV and passing the time. But the ones who could get there all gathered that day for their annual fling in the spring. The room was soon filled with a holiday air and suggestions of songs we could sing.